Elisa had a strange habit. She would switch on the lights and the fans of the class when everybody left the class. She would also overturn the dustbin and kick all the waste around. One day, Betty saw what Elisa did every day. She thought to herself, I must teach Elisa to be a responsible person. She is quite irresponsible. It seems she does not love our school. But Betty knew that this might prove a little tough. The next day, when everybody filed out of class, Betty hung a little back. Elisa, as was her habit, switched on the fans and the lights. Betty patiently waited for Elisa to do this and then she switched them off. Elisa, we have limited resources and therefore we must switch off the fans and the lights when we are not using them, started Betty. Oh, yeah, sure. Miss Goody 2 feet, exclaimed Elisa and stomped off. Betty followed her and said, Wait, Elisa, listen up. Elisa stopped in her tracks. Betty caught up with her and looked at her sincerely. How would you like if somebody did that to your room? Asked Betty. What do you mean? Said Elisa. I know that you are the one who kicks the waste around in the class when nobody is watching. Well, our classrooms are our rooms and we should be responsible for keeping them clean and tidy, said Betty. This got Elisa thinking. After thinking for some time, she said, I never thought this way, Betty. Betty smiled and said, Well, we sometimes fail to see some things as our own things, even when they are our own. If we take care of our school, the school will take care of us. How? Asked Elisa. Let's go to the library and I will explain this further, replied Betty. Look at all these books. We love reading them. But how bad do you feel when you find the book torn or pages missing in the book? Asked Betty. Actually, quite bad, said Elisa. If we take care of our books, we will find them a joy to read. I try to tape the torn pages and ensure that I don't read the books while I am eating. This saves them from getting stained. I also do not write in the books as I know that a clean book is a pleasure to read, said Betty. Wow! Was all that Elisa could manage? Similarly, when in the canteen, I throw the waste in the dustbin so that nobody trips over the food, falls and spoils his or her clothes. When in the lab, I use the equipments in accordance with the teacher's instructions so that the equipments and I both are safe. If I borrow something from the school, I try to return it in the same condition so that I can use it the next time also. I would really not like somebody borrowing my things and not returning them in the same condition, continued Betty. Elisa just looked in awe at Betty. As they were walking to the water place, Betty saw a little girl leaving the tap open. She immediately turned the tap off and said, It does not matter if it is me or somebody else that leaves the tap open. It is my responsibility to ensure that important resources like electricity and water are not wasted. This will make my school neat, presentable, and environment friendly. At last, Elisa said, Betty, you have changed my opinion about school. I never thought of the school as being my own. From now on, I will make sure that I respect my school and its things and treat them as I treat my own belongings. Betty was very happy when she heard this. She hugged Elisa and said, This school will now become a better place, Elisa. From that day on, Elisa was often seen picking up things on her way and throwing them in the waste basket. In fact, one day she was also seen teaching another little boy how to respect school just the way she had learned it from